Glorious day, everyone. This is Shelly Paris Williams, your holistic lifestyle coach, well-being warrior, and sister in infinite possibilities. I know it's been a super long time, far more than I would like to admit, but know that you were in my thoughts and I was thinking of you. So I definitely wanted to make sure right before the holidays, smack dab is right on us. I cannot believe it. It was like just yesterday, it was Thanksgiving, and next week we are looking at Christmas and then the New Year. Well, my last video, I had shared my love of yoga, and this past weekend I was in my yoga teacher training, and it was wow. I never know what I'm going to experience, but I always know that it is going to be transformational and life-changing, and it never disappoints. This past weekend, I had the opportunity to meet an amazing yoga teacher named Positively Pat, and I engaged in laughter yoga. Again, nothing that I could have imagined or prepared for. And honestly, my first night, it was about a 2-hour class. I left feeling like, okay, that was great. 30 minutes in, it was a bit much and I was over it. And I was like, Pat definitely has a gift. She shared about, going through some really serious depression. I know what that is like. My story includes that as well, and you're able to see that on my website where I share about, going through panic attacks and anxiety and depression. And it's such a deep, dark time and place, but for her, it was laughter yoga that met her, and she was able to come out of her ditch, and she is now sharing this gift with others, and she is truly an amazing light and so enthusiastic. So a little bit about laughter yoga. She came in and told us, I'm not here to tell you any jokes. I'm not going to tell you any funny stories, but you are going to laugh. Exactly, right? So you got the deer in the headlights, and there was the birds chattering. And so what she proceeded to do was take us through a series of exercises where we did laugh. And the whole point of the laughter was to, feeling good, getting the endorphins going. It helps change the body's chemistry, release tension. It helps increase and promote better breathing. And, I went home that evening and my chest was hurting. I was like, oh my gosh, just from laughing. And it's an experience that when you engage in it, it feels funny and different. And, when you feed off of other people's energy and you see how they laugh or smile, it becomes infectious and, involuntary. So it was a really great exercise. And again, I left that night saying, okay, that was cool. Probably wouldn't do it again. But as a part of my yoga teacher training program, shout out to Ashley with Yoga Loft. One of the wonderful things that she's doing in the Tampa Bay community is that she does provide free yoga at the Ybor Museum on Saturdays, allowing the motorcycle to go by. Okay, so as I was saying, Ashley with Yoga Loft in Tampa, she offers free yoga by donation for the community of Ybor. And it is held in the Ybor Museum Garden. It's 9:30 in the morning. Phenomenal. If you're in the area, you definitely got to check it out. It's just so beautiful, and you meet wonderful people there, and you have a really great time. And, the weather here is always pretty great unless it's 37 degrees in the morning sometimes. Like yesterday and today, but it's just beautiful to sit and be in nature and, watch the natural habitat and hear the birds and see butterflies. And I mean, you just never know what you're going to experience in that setting and environment. And it's so serene and peaceful. Now, with